Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. As you know, OPEC Plus decided to cut their market output with or by 2 million barrels a day. United States is sucking their oil strategic reserves 1 million barrels a day. I think the strategic reserves of the United States are about 714 million barrels. And the United States has been doing this for more than 6 months, I think now. I think they started in April or something. And they will extend it for about 3 months. I think they started extending it. So if you do it every day, you just calculate, right? Let's say 6 months or 30, it's about 180 million barrels already from the 714. Now, Biden and his administration is very, very, very upset with the Saudis in particular for doing this together with the Russians and the rest of the OPEC plus countries. And to add insult to the issue, the Saudis are selling like this. They sell oil to Asia at a discount. They sell oil to Europe a little bit higher, but still at a discount. And they charge United States with premium. So we, the United States of America, get the best deal, the highest price. And Biden and his weasels are furious. And I should be as well, because that shows a failure in the international affairs and foreign policy of this administration, who's incapable to make sure that this country has enough and more than enough oil for its use, for its citizens. Remember, the other president did something that he didn't have to beg anyone. And I think that was great. Self-sufficiency is fantastic because you don't depend on others as much as you can. So in this article that comes from Business Insider, it's from October 6, 2022. Saudi Arabia lowers oil prices for Europe but raises them again for the US as White House says OPEC Plus is siding with Russia. Maybe you're just idiots and I don't want to do business with you. Can that be possible? Maybe you spoke shit about Mohammed bin Salman regarding Khashoggi. Now you have your virtue and you threw poop on, you can call this guy criminal. But it's about diplomacy, and these guys forgot. They're not going to school for diplomacy, the American so-called diplomats. They go to school to learn how to blackmail, how to threaten, and how to organize regime change. They think that by strength, diplomacy can be just tossed in the garbage. Whereas a smaller country, or an average country that has ambitions, is going to use diplomacy if it doesn't have the strength. It's like a lion versus a fox. Why do you think the fox, the animal, is smart or sneaky? Because it doesn't have the physical strength. Why do you think the lion is not really sneaky? Because he's powerful, he's strong. He doesn't need to be like that. Or the United States loses that diplomatic nerve here because thinks that it still has the balls, and it still has the balls. But you see, there's many other countries that see through the balls. They're transparent. They don't have any testosterone in it. So let's go and read further. Saudi Arabia is raising oil prices for US buyers following a similar move a month ago. Meanwhile, state-run Saudi Aramco lowered prices in Europe and left them largely unchanged for the Asian market. But they were lower before. I think half price when Biden went over there and played a little bit of yeah man, we're brother. These guys, yeah we're brother, but off. The price moves came after OPEC plus slashed production quotas, which the White House said align the oil group with Russia, aligns the oil group with Russia. Why is that? Just because they're all idiots? Or because maybe you did something? I mean, think of this. And in this world, there's only one group of people who think that they were always victims, perpetual victims. They've never done anything wrong, and everybody harmed them, hurt them. Is it possible? In real world, that's impossible. In a dogmatic world, it's very possible. So United States here is alone against, I don't know, 7 countries, OPEC, or how many they are over there. And they, the United States, are incapable of self-reflection, saying, you know what, or self-awareness, and say, maybe it's me, not the 7 one over there, or maybe I also played a role here. Maybe I need to change something. Maybe I should ask them. Maybe I should negotiate. Maybe ask, hey, what's wrong? What did I do wrong? Maybe I can change. Maybe we can find a common denominator. No, they still believe they did no wrong, like that group. Never harmed everybody, but everybody kicked them out from wherever they were and hurt them as much as they can because they were the perpetual victims. Somehow they're so nice, but everybody else just hated them. The same with this thing. We are so good and perfect here in the United States that everybody hates our values. You know, remember when those guys on September 11, the weasels at the TV started saying about, why do they hate us? I think they hate our freedom and our way of life. Really? And that was bought by my fellow Americans. A lot of them. I would say majority, because I was among them. Not believing that shit. I was just listening. I was like, a minute ago, you played like an intellectual. And now, I don't know what happened. Yeah, they hate your way of life. Yeah, that's why they bombed you. Very easy. So, Saudi Arabia is raising oil prices. Yeah, it does. Now, it says here that November shipments of Arab light crude to Asia from state-run producer Saudi Aramco will remain steady at $5.86 per barrel above benchmark price. A Bloomberg survey estimated price in Asia, the kingdom's top market, will rose by $0.40 per barrel. Now, the Americans already made a few comments regarding this, and one of them was this: maybe we should open up the market of Venezuela. Whoa, 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 I said, so you drop your values now? You are so virtuous until you need it? So again, for needs, you drop everything. You sell your mom into slavery, you do the covenant and cut the your kids, circumcise your kid for God, to show how much you love him more than your kid. Remember Abraham? Yeah, read the Old Testament. And you do everything, but you are virtue signaling. But as soon as it hurt you, no, all those virtues, out. So the same here. They want to start the deal with Venezuela. Some weasel American politicians and the guys from the Biden administration stated they will take their weapons out of Saudi Arabia. Why don't you take them from Germany as well, if you are at it? You know what I mean? Like those guys, oh, we want you here to defend us from Iran. They could be in good relations with Iran if these guys just get out. But anyway, these were just 2 retaliatory measures. Get the weapons out, and the second one was we're gonna go to open up Venezuela. What do you mean? After you call them this and call them that, and you brought that little weasel guy that you support, and you say that, Maduro is illegitimate. This guy is legitimate. I can't remember his name. It doesn't matter, that guy anyway. They said, I'm the president right now because CIA said so. And if you don't behave, these guys are going to take care of you like they took care of Allende and others, right? Or Mozandes, or whatever his name is, in prime minister in Iran. Remember 54, 56, 54, I think it was. Yeah, they will take care of you. And many other countries. Anyway, so it seems like the Arabs are going to have a little Arab Spring. They will have a little wind of change over there, a little change of regime. They have to be very tough on their, or think that they are very tough and stable on their positions. I'm talking about the Saudi, the House of Saudis, because these guys are just going to, you know, take care of you. You can't play with that. I mean, look at Saddam. It was about oil. Look at Gaddafi. It was about oil and everything, because they say, well, you know what? We're going to sell it in Europe. Oh, no, in euros. No. What? Yeah, we're going to find something, and we don't even have to find. We're going to invent one. Oh, you have weapons of mass destruction. Oh, you are a dictator. Yeah, but I've been one for 30 years. Only right now you figured it out? Yeah, but right now it's convenient. Anyway, that's how this great world works, right? Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.